Hello everyone, welcome. Leanne with Sacred Wild Woman. So grateful to be in your presence, and what a beautiful, glorious day it is. So this week's segment is on psychospirituality, and I'm going to share with you what psychospirituality is and what psychospiritual healing means, and some of the modalities that I use in order to help my clients to do this process. And so I hope you find this helpful. So psychospirituality means a merging of spirituality and psychology, which is a combination of science and the belief in the mystery of the universe or God. The combination of the two can help you with issues dealing with mental well-being in your day-to-day life. And it can also help you to understand yourself better and find more clarity. So spirituality is an amazing way to get connected to Source and to ourselves. However, on its own, it isn't enough. It's a way of being able to see the bigger picture, but it doesn't focus on the psychological side. And oftentimes I see people using spirituality, which is called spiritual bypassing, in which I'll discuss in my next video. They tend to dismiss their mental health, which can really be a detriment to the psyche. And instead of dealing with their psychological issues, people can tend to run away from their deep-rooted issues and trying to live a more spiritual life, masking underlying issues that are happening internally within the mind and body. And that's why it's so important to find the right therapist and holistic practitioner to help you with a diagnosis, so that you can work with both spirituality and psychological aspects. So psychospirituality uses a wide range of therapeutic systems, which encourages psychological and spiritual methods, such as meditation, yoga, shamanic work, dream work, breath work, guided imagery, hypnosis, experiential therapies, and deep integrative body work in a holistic, integrated approach to healing and inner growth. So, how does this psycho-spiritual healing work, right? Well, it works in renewing harmony within all four levels of the body: the emotional, mental, and physical, and spiritual. So how can this be done? It can be done by developing self-awareness and conscious awareness, both in which may have led you to this inner conflict, as well as tools to reach your soul to be able to listen. This connection becomes clearer to your consciousness as your soul becomes open to the possibilities. The energy of the body increases as the mental and emotional blocks become improved. And then the energy begins to flow easily into the body and gives a feeling of well-being on all four levels. The other part of this healing is to learn how to communicate effectively and being able to problem solve with a coach or therapist. And by doing this, not only do you become aligned with your soul's plan, there's also an improvement with your self-image and self-esteem. There is improvement on a personal level, along with your romantic level and professional relationships. And a sense of optimism shows up, and the ability to express feelings in effective ways. So the process of psychospiritual healing involves a relationship between a person or group and a therapist or coach. This helps the person or group to consciously understand the cause of conflict and helps to change the way they approach their life by changing their behaviors. The requirement for this approach is that the person have a desire to change on all four levels and the effort and action it takes to heal. So the success of this approach is based on the type of therapeutic approach by 10% the personality of the therapist by 30%, and the individual's willingness to change by 60%. So as you can tell, the therapist and the therapeutic approach is lessened by the percentage. It really is based on the willingness of the client. And so for me, I often remind my clients that in order to feel whole, because you're already whole, right? It's just there may be fragments of pieces that need to be placed, and you need to work on your mental health as well and gain some tools in order to be able to balance mind, body, spirit, and mental. So I use modalities like shamanism and hypnosis and coaching and ceremony to help my clients to be able to effectively be able to live their lives in a way that they feel that is successful. And so if you're curious about that, please feel free to reach out to me. It is always an honor and a pleasure to share this information, and I appreciate you watching. So signing out, Sacred Wild Woman. Bye for now.